Okay. Okay, let me ask questions. Um, okay. Yes, Saurabh. Saurabh, unmute yourself. Saurabh, unmute yourself and tell me what is the loop. Yes, Neeraj.
Yes, Neeraj. No, ma'am. Actually, now I have connected.
Okay, okay. Yes, Saurabh, unmute yourself and tell me what is a loop.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Saurabh, tell me.
Loop we are using when we want something what as a repeated, ma'am.
Okay, take your notes. Okay, you have not written notes, right? Okay, what is the definition I have given for the loops?
I have just practiced program, man, and I didn't open the notes, so I have just gone
No
through it.
problem.
Yeah.
Just tell me what is loops.
By using loops, we can do repeated things, and just like if you want to print something as a repeated, so we are using loops, man. For that,
Okay,
using
okay.
while loop, do while loop, for loop.
Okay, okay. That's good. Good, good, good. In your own words also you told. That's good. Yes. Okay, guys, your counselors is here. Okay. We'll resume back after the requirement announcement. Yes, Vandana, you can carry on.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, guys. This is Vandana from the management team. Is my voice is audible? Guys, is my voice is audible? Today I'm here to announce the requirement. I'll be sharing the screen. Guys, hope the screen is visible. Guys, this is experience requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. Guys, done with the screenshot. Can I move to the next slide? Guys, I'll be moving to the next slide. Guys, this is also experience requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. Guys, for this experience For the rest of the requirements, please note down the company code, share your details to your HR, your name, company code, and contact number. They will revert back and help you for the registration in the QTalk app. For the experience requirement, I have shared you the number. You have to share the updated resume with the company code. Okay, guys, I'll be moving to the next slide. This is also experience requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. Guys, done. Guys, I'll be moving to the next slide. Guys, this is testing requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. And guys, for the testing requirement, second designation, tomorrow will be a interview date. If you are eligible for any of this requirement, please note down the company code, share your details to your HR in the QTalk app. They will revert back and help you for the registration. Okay. Guys, I'll be moving to the next slide. This is development requirement. Please check the snap of this slide. Guys, done with the screenshot. Can I move to the next slide? Guys, I'll be stop sharing the screen. Guys, if you have any queries, please let me know.
So guys, this is done. Shall I move to another one?
Your batch photo with
So guys, please take a
batch
snap
photo.
of everyone.
Okay, guys, that's it from mine for the today's class. Thank you, guys. Thank you, mom.
Okay. Why you guys are exiting and coming back? What happened? Any issues? Screen freezed. When? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Even it happens to me when your HR or trainer, I mean HR or counselor joins. I will by default I will also get exited from this application. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So okay, okay. Yes, Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar, unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Manoj Kumar.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the written type of conditional operator?
Conditional operator, ma'am. Hello,
Yes.
ma'am.
Don't see notes. Just tell us.
No, ma'am. I'm not seeing notes. Sorry to say, ma'am. Still, I'm not study that one.
Okay, see and tell me at least what is the written type of conditional operator.
Ma'am, I didn't write a notes also, ma'am. But I know little bit, ma'am. Like a conditional operator, question mark, like that, comma quotation, like that. They only accept.
Manoj Kumar, can you repeat it? Can you repeat the same?
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes,
I'm
Manoj,
audible.
tell me.
Like question mark and some comma, they that one only accept the conditional operator, I think, ma'am. I'm not sure, but
See, my voice is as daily. Wait a second. Daily, my voice is the same. Okay, same volumes. Actually, I've given extra today. How come my voice is low? Pradeep, increase your system volume. Yeah, sure. I'll explain for loop once again. No problem. See, Manoj Kumar, it's not like when you're answering, it's not like if okay, you think, okay, it may be, so it will create a negative impact. Okay. So next time, do study and come everything. And every day, okay, every day, question and answer session will be there. Q&A session in the starting, I can keep in the ending or in the middle, anytime I can ask you. So make sure you study and come. Okay. Yes, Tejashwini, unmute yourself. Okay, Tejaswini, tell me what is a data type?
Tejaswini, tell me what is a data type?
Data.
Yes, be quick, Tejaswini. Tell me what is a data type? Tejaswini, you are not audible. Tejaswini, you are not audible. Guys, are you able to hear her?
Guys, are you able to hear her?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Tejaswini, tell me what is the data type?
Yes, Tejaswini, tell me what is the data type?
వినిపిస్తుంది.
Is it echoing again? Yes, guys, tell me, is it echoing again? What happened again? Okay. Tejaswini, I think you are on mute.
No, ma'am.
Tell me then, what is the data type?
Tell me then, what is the data type?
Okay, guys, I think your voice echo coming, ma'am. Yes, Sanket, what happened? Okay, guys, we'll resume back with our programs for the for loop. So I think we have done one program for loop yesterday, I think, right? For printing sum of natural numbers from 1 to 10. Am I audible properly for everyone? Am I audible properly? Okay, guys. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let us go for your for loop once again. Let me tell you again what is for loop. We were studying about for loop yesterday. We started with the for loop. For loop is one of the loops, and here in the for loop, any loop if you take initialization, condition, and update. These are the three necessary things. And here we'll write the statements to be repeated. Statements to be repeated. Okay, next. First, when a control enters for loop, first thing is it will get initialized. Okay, initialization will be executed. Okay, initialization will be done. First initialization. Next, after initializing, it will be checking the condition. After checking the condition, if the condition is true, control comes inside the for loop and it will execute all the instruction. And again, it will go to update. Okay, go to update, and after updating again, it will come and check the condition. In case the condition is false, it will exit the application. Exit the for loop. It will exit the for loop. This is how your for loop works. This is how your for loop works. And yesterday we have seen one example. Ma'am, I did loop program in my laptop. In what is that? It's showing error. Why? Okay, send me the code. Send me the code. Be quick. Send me the code if you have any issues. Data types are same program I did yesterday. I have sent you. See, I have sent in a program. I think you have taken it wrongly. Something might be mistake there. Send the program. When I am doing it is coming right correctly. Then how come it is wrong? Why is it showing error? Okay, so let us go for your batch E23. Okay, and RC basics of Java. So we have done one program for the for loop. Yes. So we have done one program for the for loop, right? So this program, I think, yes, is this the program you're facing difficulty in? Yes, Lipsa, is this the program? Guys, you're responding. My PC because due to some reason. Okay. You send audio request, huh? Yes, Lipsa, tell me.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. Tell me.
Ma'am, the for loop that you did the something. Yes, exactly the same program I did in my laptop today. In output, it is showing a long line, and Eclipse is not opening, ma'am. Otherwise, I would tell you here. Give me just some time. Exact same program I had written, but the output is something like output is not coming out, ma'am. And in upper line, it's writing something long thing. I don't understand anything, ma'am.
Okay, it's okay. After the class, okay, after 9, I'll send you a Google Meet. Then I will see what mistake has been done.
Okay.
Then what problem is there, I'll sort it out. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. So yesterday we have done one program for loop. Okay. What is this program? What is this program we have done for? We have done this for loop for printing the natural numbers from 1 to 10. To print the natural numbers from 1 to 10. Okay. Now, so we have done, right? We have done this program. Now let us do one more program. Okay. Now we will be doing a program. Okay. And you have to know what the program is. Now from here, now let us start using a scanner class. Okay. We will use scanner class as well as we will know what the program is. See guys, in your interviews and all, they will ask you number programs. Okay. Number programs. So let us start doing number programs today. So make sure you understand. If you have not understood, you can let me know. Okay. But make sure you understand. Okay. So today we'll be studying about a program that is prime numbers. Prime number. Okay. Listen carefully. A prime number means a number which is divided by itself and 1. Okay. A prime number is a number. Okay. A prime number is a number which is divided by itself and 1. Only 2 times it will divide. Only 2 times it will divide. First time by itself. Okay. By itself it will divide. Next time by 1 it will divide. First time by itself it will divide. And next time by 1 it will divide. Okay. So any number you take, if it is dividing by itself and it is dividing by 1, that is totally 2 times, we call it as a prime number. We call it as a prime number. Okay. Now let us understand the number. Suppose if you take a number 5. Okay. Number 5. Now divide the number by from 1 to 5. Okay, whenever you take a number, divide by a number from 1 to 5. Okay, now 5 by 1, 5 by 2, 5 by 3, 5 by 4, and 5 by 5. So when a number is getting divided completely, okay, here 1 5 is a 5, completely getting divided. Yes, 1 you are getting. Okay, one time you are dividing the number completely. One time you are dividing the number completely. Next time 2 by 5, 2 2s are 4, remainder is there. Okay, remainder is not 0. Remainder is 0 because the number is completely getting divided. Here no, here also it is not getting completely divided. Here it is completely getting divided and remainder is 0. Totally how many times it is getting divided completely? Totally how many times? 2 times. 2 times. The number which is dividing by 1 and itself. A number which is divided by 1 and itself is called as prime number. Is called as a prime number. A number which is divided by 1 and divided by itself. A number which is divided by 1 and divided by itself is known as prime number. So any number you take, dividing by 1 and dividing by itself, totally 2 times, it is a prime number. Okay. Now let us take number 6. 6 if you are taking, you have to see divide 1 to 6. Okay, 6 you have to divide by 1 to 6. So take 6. 6 by 1, 6 by 2, 6 by 3, 6 by 4, 6 by 5, 6 by 6. Now 6, 1 by 6. Now totally it is dividing, remainder is 0. 2 1s are 2 3s are 6. 2 3s are 6. Remainder is 0. 3 2s are 6. Remainder is 0. 6 1s are 6. Remainder is 0. So how many times it is getting divided? Now you guys tell me how many times the 6 is getting divided? 4 times. It is getting divided 4 times. So when a number is getting divided 4 times, it is not a prime number. It is not a prime number. A prime number only divides 2 times only. Only divides 2 times. When? By itself and by 1. Suppose if you are taking 7, okay? You have to take 7, 1 to 7 you have to divide. So 7 by 1, 7 by 2, 7 by 3, 7 by 4, 7 by 5, 7 by 6 and 7 by 7. Now 7 ones are 7, completely dividing and remainder is 0. Not dividing completely, and here it is dividing completely. 7 ones are 7. So a number is completely getting divided only 2 times. Now we can tell that the 7 is prime number. The number 7 is prime number. Okay, so what is the logic we're gonna use? Okay, any number you take, suppose if you take 7, okay, modulus of the value I. So 1 to 7 values we will store in I, and that I we will give here. So 7 mod I is equal to 0, we are checking. 7 modulus I, if it is equal to 0, we are getting. So anytime this condition is satisfied, okay, we will assign one count variable and we'll keep increasing. This is the logic we'll be writing. Okay. Now let us take a for loop here and let us start tracing. Starting from int I is equal to 1 and I less than or equal to value n. So here, what is the value n here? So to understand this, let us start taking input directly from the user here. Okay, let us start taking input directly from user. So you guys have to tell me now, what is the first step? Okay, what is the first step of taking input from user? What is the first step of taking input from user? First step, dynamic read. Okay, main method we have. Okay, fine. Yes, we have to import java.util.scanner class. In the scanner class, scanner is a class name, so S should be capital. And at the ending, you have to give semicolon. So first import java.util.scanner class. Okay, next you have to create an object for the scanner class. Where do we create an object for the scanner class now? Where do we create scanner class object? Object for the scanner class, where do we create? Inside main method. Very good. So how do you create? Scanner sc variable, reference variable sc is equal to new scanner of system dot in. System dot in. Now, what we have to ask user? What we have to ask user? We have to ask user to enter a prime number. Yes, we have to go for scanner method now. Yes, we have to ask user. We have to ask user. Okay, enter a prime number. So let us ask user. Enter a prime number. Enter a prime number. So when you tell enter a prime number, int number is equal to variable sc. Okay, variable sc. The variable sc here sc dot next int method. Okay, sc dot next int method. Sc dot next int method. Scanner after creating an object for scanner here. Okay, after creating an object for scanner here. Next, we have to ask user enter a prime number. After asking user enter a prime number, you have to create a variable and you have to take a method from scanner class with the reference of the scanner. Reference scanner reference dot sc dot next int method. Next int method is used to take int type input from user. Int type input from user. You have to see what is the data type here, int. So you have to take int type input from user. So you have to go for next int method. Reference variable of scanner class, that is sc dot next int method. Okay, next. Now what we have to do? We have to go for loop. For always remember, you have to start the I value from 1. For a prime number, you have to start from 1. Int I is equal to 1. So here we are declaring and initializing, both we are doing. Int I means declaring. Okay, I is equal to 1 means initializing. So both declaring and initialization here only we are doing. Okay, next you have to write a condition. Always whatever the I value you will take, it should be less than or equal to whatever the number we have taken from user. I value should always be less than or equal to number which you have taken from user. Next, I plus plus. Every time it has to keep increasing. Every time it has to keep increasing. So we give I plus plus. Updating part. Next, here you have to put one condition. What is that condition? Whatever the number you have taken from user, modulus I equal to 0. That means whatever the number you have taken, dividing by I values, if it is giving completely, if it is giving 0, completely if it is giving 0, then what you have to do is, now let us take one count variable. Count is equal to 0. So why we have taken count is equal to 0? Because we have to know how many times the control has gone inside this if block. We have to know how many times the control has gone inside if block. So that is why we will take count plus plus. Now after execution, now first let us execute this. Suppose assume the number which you have taken from user is 5. Assume the number which you have taken from user is 5. Count is equal to 0 because see, on prime number how many times it will get divided? How many times the prime number gets divided? Only 2 times. So that is why we have taken a count variable. Okay. Now listen carefully. Yes. Now starting from int I is equal to 1. I should be less than or equal to 5 and I plus plus. So this is our code. Okay. This is our code. I am not editing this because this is the original code. I am editing here because I have written in this comments. Okay. Next, starting from I is equal to 1. 1 is less than 5. 1 is less than 5. So condition is true. 1 is less than 5. Condition is true. So after condition is true here, now we will come inside the if block. So what we are doing here? Number is which number? Whichever we have taken from user. 5 modulus. What is the I value? I value is 1. 5 mod 1. We have to check if it is equal to 0. 5 mod 1. 5 mod 1. We have to check. We have to check if it is equal to 0 or not. If it is equal to 0 or not, we have to check. Now 5 mod 1, it is equal to 0. Now how it is? How it is? See, listen carefully. Now if you are dividing 5 by 2, wait a second, 1, right? This 5 by 1, 5 by 1, right? So 1 5 is a 5. So remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. Okay. When remainder is 0, okay, I think if you don't know, I will tell you now. See, this is called as quotient. Okay, and this is called as remainder. This is called as quotient and this is called as remainder. This divide operator stores the quotient, modulus operator stores the remainder. Divide operator stores the quotient, modulus operator, okay, stores the remainder. We have been checking if a number, like suppose 5 mod 1, I value is 1, no, 5 mod 1, we are checking if it is equal to 0. Actually it is equal to 0 only. 5 divided by 1, what is the remainder here? 0. Now 0 equal to 0. The whole thing 5 mod 1 will return 0. 0 equal to 0. So condition is true. 0 equal to 0, condition is true. Now when the condition is true, if the condition is true in if block, control comes here and increase the count value by 1. So count 0 0. Okay. So currently count value 0, but plus means here 0 plus means what happens? 0 plus means it will be increased by 1. 0 plus means it will be increased by 1. Next, again, go to the for loop. You have to increment the I value again. So increment by 1, increment the I value by 1 again. I value will become 2. I value will become 2. 2 is less than 5. Condition is true. Now 5 mod 2 equal to 0. No. 2, how many is a 5? 2 2s are 4 only. Remainder 0 we will not get. Okay. Remainder 0 we will not get. So condition will be false here. When the condition is false, control will not enter if block. Control will not enter if block. And again it will go and try to update here. So updating one time. Now 2 will change to 3. Okay. You have to update the value of I. So 2 will change to 3. 2 will change to 3 here. Okay. Next. 3 is less than 5. Condition is true. Now 5 mod 3. 5 will not change. Okay. 5 will not change. Now 5 mod 3. 5 mod 3. If it is equal to 0. 3 1s are 3. Remainder is how much? 2. So 2 is equal to 0? No. So here control is, the condition is false. Control will not go inside the if block. Again, we'll go increment the value of 5. So 3 will become 4. One time we are doing increment means it will become now increased by 1. So 3 has become 4. Now 5 mod 4. 5 mod 4 is equal to 0. 4 1s are 4. Remainder is how much? 1. 1 is equal to 0? Obviously, no. 1 is not equal to 0. 1 is not equal to 0. So condition is false here also. So control will not go inside the if block. After that, we'll go increment the value of 5 again. So here we'll increase the value by 1. It will become 5. Okay. Now 5 mod 5 is equal to 0. Now you guys tell me 5 mod 5 is equal to 0. Condition is true or false? Condition is true or false? 5 mod 5 equal to 0. Condition is, yes, it is true. It is true because 5 is dividing completely by 5 and the remainder is 0. So when the condition is satisfied, control comes inside and it will execute this instruction. So 1 plus here 1 plus count value was 1. 1 plus means totally it will become 2. Totally it will become 2. Yes. Now when it becomes 2, now control will go here again. Again we'll do I plus. So I plus means the value of 5 will become 6. 6 is less than 5. No. If it is equal to 5, no. Both conditions are false. When the condition itself is false in a for loop, you will exit the for loop. The control will exit the for loop. After exiting, so we have to check here. We have to put one if statement and we have to check if the count variable is equal to 2. Okay. If the count variable is equal to 2, we have to tell that the value, whatever you have taken from user, the number, it is a prime number. Is a prime number. Or else you can tell that the number, whatever you have taken from user, it is not a prime number. Is not a prime number. So here, now let us execute. Now let us execute here. Run the code. Enter a prime number. Now, if you enter 5, it will tell 5 is a prime number. Suppose if you enter 6 here, you will get it is not a prime number. You will get it is not a prime number. Not a prime number. A number which is completely dividing by 1 and itself is called as prime number. But 6 is getting divided by 4 times it is getting divided. So 6 is not a prime number. But if you are taking at least 3, if you are taking, it is also a prime number. It is also a prime number. Starting from 1 to 3, if you divide only by 1 and by 3, it is getting divided. So any prime number means what? Any number which is dividing by 1 and itself, okay, is called as prime number. So how to know if it is getting twice? How to know if it is getting divided twice? Any number, it is dividing twice means like this. If you put a condition every time 5 mod till starting from any number you take, start from 1 till that number you have to divide. So that is why we have given less than or equal to number. I value we have given, that is why we have given less than or equal to number. Okay, so if number mod I is equal to 0, you will be incrementing the count variable. So which means any number you take, if it is dividing by that number starting from 1 to that number, okay, starting from 1 to that number, if it is continuously getting divided and the number of times it got divided is 2, then if the count value is 2, here count value is 2, no, then we can tell that the number is a prime number. The number is a prime number. Else, we will tell that the number is not a prime number. Here you can reduce the lines of code here. See, for a single statement, you don't have to give block. For a single statement, you don't have to give block. And here also for if also, you don't have to give block for a single statement. More than one statement, you have to give a block. Okay, more than one statement, you have to give a block. Okay, now, so this is how you will take input from user and do prime number code. Okay, this is how you will check if the number is prime or not. Okay, so everyone understood how to check if the number is prime or not? How to check if the number is prime or not? Everyone understood? Anywhere, any doubts? Okay, guys. Okay, that's good. Now, have you guys done factorial of a number in your schools? Ma'am, please repeat from count. Where from here? Yes, Sora, from here. Okay, see, what is the output? What is the value we got in count? What is the value we got in count? That is 2. Any number which is dividing completely by 1 means count increase by 1. And by itself means another time count increase. So 2 times count has been increased. That means the number is a prime number. Now after exiting from the for loop, because the condition is false here, after exiting from the for loop, if the count variable which you have declared here and it got increased here, okay, please repeat it once from the starting. Okay, sure, no problem. Okay, so okay guys, so let us write it here. Okay, let us take a new page. Okay, now let us take a for loop for starting from int I is equal to, okay, first let me tell you what the logic for the prime number. Any number you take, suppose 5, divide the number by 1 to 5. Okay, divide that number by 1 to 5. So 5 by 1, 5 by 2, 5 by 3, 5 by 4, 5 by 5. That's it. Till that number only you have to divide. by 1 time it is getting divided completely. No. These three also it is not getting completely divided. Now 5 by 5 another 1 time. So 1 plus 1 is equal to how much? 2. So totally 2 times the number is getting divided from 1 and this number starting from 1 till that number. This number is getting divided by twice. So we can call 5 is a prime number. 5 is a prime number. Now next what we will do is, that is why we have to start the value of I from 1, and I value should be less than or equal to 5, because if you have taken 5 we have to write 5 here. Next I plus plus. So starting from if the condition, okay, if the here we have to give one condition, whatever the number you have taken, that is 5 mod I is equal to 0, okay, then here we will write one count variable. Let us declare outside int count is equal to 0, and count we have to increase here, count plus plus. Next here we will close the if block. Listen carefully. When I is equal to 1, okay, 1 is less than or equal to 5. 1 is less than or equal to 5, condition is true. 1 is less than or equal to 5, condition is true. Okay, so let us write here this as a 1. 1 is less than or equal to 5, condition is true. Now first condition 5 mod I, that is 5 divided by 1, if it is equal to 0. So if you are taking 5 and dividing by 1, 5s are 5, remainder is 0. So remainder is stored by modulus operator. 5 mod 1 is equal to 0, condition is true. That is 5 mod 1 we are getting 0. 5 mod 1 we are getting 0. It is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 0. So that is why now condition is true. Condition is true. Now since the condition is true in if block, now control comes inside the count. Okay, control comes inside the if block. Now currently current value of count is 0. So you will be getting 0 plus plus. 0 plus plus means what? It is 1. So count value got increased by 1. Count value got increased by 1. Okay, now it got increased by 1. Yes. Next after this again we'll go and increment the value, because this is a loop. Now if we increment the I by 1 time, okay, if we increment the I by 1 time, it will become 2. 2 less than 5, condition is true. So 5 mod current value of I is what? Current value of I is 2. So 5 mod 2 equal to 0, condition is false, because 2's are 4. Remainder is 1. 1 is equal to 0. No. So that is why now 5 mod 2 equal to 0 means it is not 2, 5. 2 2's are 4. Remainder is 1. Okay, 1 is stored by the modulus. Okay, 1 is equal to 0. Condition is false. So since the condition is false here, control will not enter into the if block. Because the condition is false. Again we'll go increment the value. Now 2 will become 3. 3 is less than or equal to 5. 3 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is true. So 5 mod I value is how much currently it is? Currently I value is 3. So 5 mod 3. Okay. 5 mod 3 is equal to 0. No. 3, 5. 3 ones are 3. Remainder is 2. 2 is equal to 0. No. It is not. So that is why here condition is false. So condition is false. So we will not go inside the if block. Now again we'll increment. Okay, I value will become 4. 4 is less than 5. Condition is true. Okay, now 5 mod 4 equal to 0. 5 mod 4. 4 ones are 4. Okay, remainder is 1. 1 is equal to 0. No. So condition is false here also. Now condition is false. Again we'll go and increment the value of I. Now 4 will become 5. 5 mod current value of I is what? 5. 5 mod 5. 5 mod 5 is 0. Condition is true now. Now current value of count is what? 1. So 1 plus plus will become 2. 1 plus plus will become 2. So count value will be increased by 1. It will become 2. It will become 2. Next, after this, I plus plus again. So value of 5 will become 6. 5 will become 6 here. Okay. So 5 will become 6. 6 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is false. When the condition is false, control will exit the for loop. Control will exit the for loop. So how many times the count has been divided? What is the current value of count? What is the current value of count? 2. That is what we are checking if the count variable, okay, is equal to 2, then it's a prime number, else it is not a prime number. Count value, that is current count value is how much? 2. 2 is equal to 2. For a 5, you will get 2 and you will tell that is a prime number. Else, if you are not getting 2, then if you are getting, suppose if you are getting 3, 3 is equal to 2, no, condition is false. Then control will come to else and you will tell that the number is not a prime number. Okay, so this is the logic behind your prime number program. Hope you have understood. Everybody understood now? Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, so let us go for next one. You guys have heard factorial, right? Have you done factorial in your class, schools and all? You have done factorial, yes? So, yes, denoted by the exclamatory symbol. Yes. So, here, if you take any number, okay, 4, if you're taking 4 factorial, 4 factorial. So, how you have to divide, I mean, how you have to calculate this? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 3s are 4 3s are 12. 12 2s are 24. 24 1s are 24. So 4 factorial is equal to 24. 4 factorial is equal to 24. Yes, correct. That is what. Next, suppose if you are taking 5 factorial. Now 5 factorial is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 5 4s are 20, 23s are 60, 62s are 120, 120 into 1s are 120. So totally 5 factorial is equal to 120. Okay. Now let us check 5 only and we will check if it is equal to 120. That means, I mean, we will do the factorial of a number. So here also we will be taking input from user. Here also we will take input from user and listen carefully. Instead of 5 here, we have taken number, okay, in that program, in the prime number program. Instead of 5, we have taken number. Everything is same. Instead of value, we have taken variable here. That's it. Now let us go for next program, that is factorial. Okay, factorial of number. Factorial of number. Now, so what we will do here, very simple. So the first step for taking input from user is import java.util.scanner class. So step 2, you have to create an object for scanner class. Scanner sc is equal to new scanner of system.in. Next, we have to ask user enter any number. You have to ask user enter within the double quotes. Within the double quotes, enter any number. Enter any number. So any number, take in number variable num is equal to sc dot next int method. Okay. Now here we have taken input from user. We have taken one number. Okay, we have taken one number. Now what we have to do is we have to go for loop. Now what we have to do here? See, starting from int I is equal to, we will take the number, because any number you take, that number Then reduce by 1, another number, reduce by 1, another number. You have to keep multiplying, right? So starting only we have taken I is equal to number. Next, I should be greater than or equal to 0. I should be greater than or equal to yes, okay, we will take not okay, we will take 1 greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so next I minus minus. Okay, I minus minus. If you take 0, you will get something else. Okay, so starting from int I is equal to number. Starting from int I is equal to number. Okay, here I is equal to number. Currently, whatever number we are taking, we will be getting a. Suppose if you are taking 5 here, okay, starting from int I is equal to 5 and I should be greater than or equal to 1. Greater than or equal to 1 and I minus minus. Okay. Now, here what condition we have to give? See, we have to multiply, right? Every time we have to multiply. Okay. Every time we have to multiply. So what we have to do? We have to take one variable called as fact and we have to initialize by 1. Okay. So now what we will do here? Fact is equal to fact into value of I. Fact is equal to fact into I. So currently fact variable is equal to 1. 1 into what is the value of I currently? Value of I is 5. So 1 into 5 is equal to 5. 1 into 5 is equal to 5. So currently value of value of fact is 5. Currently the value of fact is 5. Okay, next. I minus minus means you are reducing the I value. You are reducing the I value. So currently what was the I value? 5. Now we'll reduce by 1. It will become 4. 4 greater than or equal to 1. 4 is greater than 1, right? Condition is true. So come here, fact is equal to current value of fact is what? 5. 5 into value of I. I value is how much? 4. 5 4s are 5 4s are yes 20. Okay. Next, again we have to decrease the value of 5. So 4 will become 3. 4 will become 3. Now current value of fact is what? 20. 20 into 3. 23 is it will become 23 is 60. Okay, next. Again we'll reduce the value of 5. 3 will become 2. So 60 is the current value of fact. 60 into value of 5 is 2. 60 into 2 is 120. 60 into 2 is 120. So 120 will be the answer. Now next. Again we have to decrease by 1. So 1 is equal to 1. Condition is true. So 120 into 1 is equal to 120 only. Is equal to 120 only. Again we'll reduce the value. Now I will become 0. 0 is greater than 1? No. 0 is equal to 1? No. Both conditions are false now. Your R operator we are using now. So condition is false. When the condition is false, we will come out of the for loop and we will print that factorial of whatever the number we have taken now, whatever the number, that is number variable. Factorial of that number variable is the fact. Okay, the fact. Okay, so now we will be getting output that factorial of number is 5. Okay, factorial of 5 is the result variable in the fact is 120. So now we will get that the factorial of the number 5 is 120. Enter any number 5. So are you getting factorial of 5 is 120? Yes, you are getting. So not only 5, okay, any number you can take. Suppose if you take a 6, factorial of 6 is 720. Next 8, factorial of 8 is 40320. Next factorial of 4 is 24. Like this, we will be finding a factorial of a number. Everybody understood? Everybody understood how to find a factorial of a number? If you have not understood, you can let me know. I will explain again. Don't sit quietly. Okay, I think you guys are clear about it. Okay, so we'll what is this? Shubhangi.
Hello.
Yes, Shubhangi.
Has ma'am, can you please explain once again?
Okay, sure. I'll explain again.
Okay.
So, ma'am, can we take greater than 0 or is it necessary to greater than 1? Why I've taken greater than 0? Because if you are taken, greater than 1 I've taken because greater than 0 if you take, this condition will become true. That time 120 into 0. What is the value of 120 into 0? 120 into 0? Anything multiplied by 0 is 0, right? So that is why we have not taken 0. That is why we have taken it is greater than or equal to 1 only. We have taken it as 1 only because we have not taken 0 because anything multiplied by 0 will be 0. That is why. Okay. So let us. Yes, Sanjay. Yes, Sanjay, tell me. Okay, so let us trace this code again. Let us do this again. Okay, so I am doing 2 times, no problem. I will make you understand, but every day it will not be possible like this. So make sure you'll understand in one go. Okay, from next program, try to understand early. If you have traced previous programs, this is nothing actually. Okay, so listen carefully, everyone. Okay, it is good that you guys are asking. You have to ask if you have not understood. Okay, so we have taken a number, maybe 5. Okay, starting from for loop for int I is equal to 1 and okay, we have taken this one, no? So I is equal to 5 and 5 will be greater than or equal to 1 and I plus plus. Now, here we are taking on fact variable because anything you have to multiply and store. You have to multiply and store, okay? Multiply and you have to store. So, you are taking a fact variable is equal to fact into I. Okay, that's it. Here, now let us start our code. Starting from I is equal to 5. I is equal to 5. Yes, condition. Next, 5 condition. 5 is greater than 1. Condition is true. When condition is true, come inside here. Fact is equal to. Current value of fact is what? 1. Current value of fact is 1. 1. To initialize the multiplication, we have taken the fact value as 1. Okay. Now, fact value is 1. 1 into value of I is what? Current value of I is what? 5. 1 into 5. 1 into 5 will be 5 only. Okay, next. Decrement the value, right? Yeah. Okay. So we have to decrement the value here. Okay, decrement by 1. So decrementing by 1. Now 5 will become 4. 5 will become 4. By decrementing, now we are decrementing the I by 1. So currently value of I is 4. Now current value of fact is how much? Inside the fact what we have? 5 we have. So 5 into value of I is how much? 4. So 5 into 4. 5 4 za? 5 4 za? It is 20. 5 4 za? It is 20. Okay. Oh, everything went off. Okay, no problem. I'll explain from first again. Let me erase it every time. Okay. So starting from I is equal to 5, 5 greater than 1 condition is true. So you will take fact variable is equal to. So fact into I. Okay. Fact into I. Okay, I'll explain here again you are getting. Okay. So fact into a current value of fact is what here? Fact is what? Current value. It is 1. 1 into I value is how much? 5. 1 into 5 is 5. So inside the fact container, now we have the value 5. Now we have the value 5. Next, decrement the value of I. Okay, decrement the value of I by 1. So I minus minus. I minus minus. After decrementing, 5 will become 4. 5 will become 4. 4 greater than 1. 4 greater than 1, condition is true. So starting from fact value, current value of fact value is how much? 5. So 5 into current value of I is how much? 4. 5 4s are 5 into 4, 5 4s are 20. So inside fact value now 20 will go on store. 20 will go on store. Okay. Next. Now again decrement the value. Decrement the value I minus minus. So 4 will become 3. So current value of fact is how much? 20. Current value of I is how much? 3. 23 is a 60. So here the value will be increased by 60. Current value is the fact is 60. Next, decrement the value by 1. Okay. 3 will become 2. 3 will become 2. 2 greater than 1. Condition is true. So current value of fact is how much? 60. 60 into value of I is how much? 2. So here 60 into 2 is 120. So current value here will be 120. 120. 60 into 2 is 120. Now again decrement the value of I. So value will be 1 here. I value will be 1. So current value of fact is how much? 120. 120 into value of I is what? 1. 120 into 1 is 120 only. Now again decrement 1 will become 0. 0 is greater than 1. Is 0 greater than 1 or equal to 1? No. So condition is false. Control comes out of the for loop. Control comes out of the for loop. Then we will print the fact variable. Why we have to print fact variable? Because inside the fact variable only our output is stored. Inside the fact variable only our output is stored. That is why we'll be printing fact value. Fact variable. So yes, did you guys get it? Yes, everyone understood? Who asked that? Okay. Yes, Sanjay, what happened? Get out from class due to poor internet. I say we take greater than, so when? See, why we have not taken 0 here? Because, okay. See, if you take greater than 0 here, now 0 is greater than 0, condition will be true. So 120 is the current value. 120 into value of I is how much? 0. 120 into 0, it will become 0. What is the use then? You should not take 0. That is why we are taking greater than 1. Okay, it should not be 0. So we are taking greater than 1 here. Okay. So yes, did you get it? I get it. Okay, we take greater than 1, condition 0. If we reach not satisfied, if we take 0. Ayo, no man. Can we take only greater than 0? See, greater than 0. Yeah, we can take. Greater than 0 also we can take. I have taken greater than or equal to 1. You can only take greater than 0 also. But yeah, you can take greater than 0. Yes. So greater than 0 if you take also, rather than greater than or equal to. So yeah, you can take. So greater than 0 also you can take, but okay. So greater than 0 also you can take. Yes. Okay, greater than 0 also. No, this was your point. Okay. So any number, fine. Yeah, you can take. Greater than 0 you can take, but we are taking greater than or equal to 1 because of that condition. Both you can take. Anything is fine. Greater than 0 or greater than or equal to 1. So if you take 0, then you will understand the program in different dimension. But if you take greater than or equal to 1, you will understand the program in different dimension. Okay. Okay. Hope everybody understood. We will be changing it to greater than or equal to 1 only because currently we hope you practice like this. But when you understood the code, you can change however you want. When you understood the code, you can change however you want. Okay. So everybody understood, I think. Everybody understood factorial of numbers program. Okay. Now, can you tell me what are factors of a number? factors. Factors of a number. Okay, guys. Okay. What is factors of a number? That divide the number. Yes, I understood. So here, what happens is, suppose if you take 5, okay, divide from 1 to 5. 5 by 1, 5 by 2, 5 by 3, 5 by 4, 5 by 5. So when 5 is completely getting divided by that number, when a 5 is completely getting divided by that number, what is the denominator here? What is the denominators here? That is 1 and 5. 1 and 5. So 1 and 5, when the value of denominator is 1 and 5, the numerator 5 is getting divided completely. So 1 and 5 it is coming, the 5 is getting divided completely. So we can tell for the 5, 1 and 5 are the factors of a number. I mean factors of 5. Factors of 5. Suppose if you take the variable, value 6. Take 6, divide from starting from 1 to 6. 1 to 6. 6 by 1, 6 by 2, 6 by 3, 6 by 4, 6 by 5 and 6 by 6. Now, 6 by 1 completely getting divided? Yes, 1. 6 by 2 completely getting divided? 2. 6 by 3 completely getting divided? Yes, 3. Completely getting divided? No. Completely getting divided? No. Completely getting divided? Yes. Now 6. So factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. You have to see the denominator. The denominators wherein the number is completely getting denominated by the, divided by the denominator. That means numerator is 6. Numerator is 6. Denominator is 1. So numerator starting from 1 to till that number. Okay, how many times it is completely getting divided? Okay, so how many denominators? Okay, how many values of denominator is completely getting divided? That will call it as a factors of a number. If you take 6, the factors will be 1, 2, 3 and 6. Okay, now you guys tell me factors of 8. Factors of 8. Okay, tell me what are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4 and 8. Okay. Starting from 8. 8 by 1, 8 by 2, 8 by 3, 8 by 4, 8 by 5, 8 by 6, 8 by 7 and 8 by 8. Now, 8 by 1 completely getting divided? Yes. 1. Completely getting divided? Yes. Not dividing? Completely getting divided? Yes. Okay. Completely getting divided? No. Here also no. Here also no. Here, yes, completely getting divided. So, factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. You have to see the denominators. Factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4 and 8. Okay. The number, okay, which is completely dividing from 1 to till that number. Okay. Those numbers is called as factors of a number. Okay. This is the logic. This is the logic. So, first let us do here and then we'll go for your eclipse. So factors of a number, we will be taking input from user there. First, let us start from here. Starting from for int I is equal to 1. If you understood prime number program, this is same only. Okay, this is same only. Extra, just we'll be printing the denominator, printing the values of I. That's it. Okay. So starting from int I is equal to 1. Okay. I will be less than or is equal to, suppose which number will take 6 and I plus plus. Now we have to check if the number 6 is completely dividing by I. Okay, it's completely dividing by I. If it is completely getting divided, we will print the value of I. We will print the value of I. Okay, now listen carefully. Listen. It's very easy. So starting from I is equal to 1 and now currently 1 is less than 6. Okay, 1 is less than 6. Condition is true. So 6 divided by 1 equal to 0. Condition is true. So we will be printing 1. Again increment the value. I will become 2. I will become 2. 6 mod 2. Completely divided by 0. Yes, 2 3 is a 6. Completely divided by 0. Condition is true. Control comes inside the block and it will print 2. Next. Increment 2 will become 2 will become 3. 3 is less than 6. Condition is true. So 6 mod 3 completely divided by 0. It is getting completely divided. Yes. 3 2s are 6. So condition is true. So you will be writing 3 here. You'll be writing 3 here. Next. Again increment the value. 3 will become 4. 4 is less than 6. Condition is true. And here 6 mod 4 equal to 0 we have to do. 6 mod 4. Condition is not true. 6 mod 4. Okay. Here 3 you'll get. You'll do 3 by 2 is not 0. So 6 mod 4 equal to 0. Condition is false. You will not enter into the if block. Again increment. So 4 will become 5. 4 will become 5. 5 less than 6. Condition true. 6 mod 5 equal to 0. Obviously no. 5 ones are 5. Okay. Remainder will be 1. So 1 is not equal to 0. Condition is false. Again increase the value. Now lastly value of I will be 6 here. So 6 mod 6 equal to 0. Condition is 6 mod 6. Okay. 6 mod 6 is equal to 0. Okay. Now if it is equal to 0, 6 mod 6 is equal to 0. Okay. Now condition is true, you'll be getting 6 here. Okay, you'll be getting 6 here. Next, again increment. 6 will become 7. 6 will become 7. 7 is less than 6. No. 7 is equal to 6. No. Condition is false. When condition is false, any loop will exit out of the for loop. So what is the values we got? 1, 2, 3 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 6. You have to see I values. Okay, you have to see I values. Wherever the I values is completely getting divided by that number, you have to mention those I values. Okay. So hope you all have understood. Everybody have understood how to find factors of a number. Okay, guys. Okay. Now let us write that program here. Let us find the output of it. Let us take a new file. We will take factors of number. So here input import java.util.scanner class. So number, we have to go for main method here. And after going into the main method, we have to create an object for scanner class. Scanner s is equal to new scanner of system.in. Now scanner s is equal to new scanner of system.in. Next, what we have to do here? We have to ask one number from user. Let us ask one number. We'll ask user that enter a number. Obviously, we'll take int n is equal to, or number is equal to se.next int method. Next, what we will do? We will take a for loop. Starting from int I is equal to 1 and I should be less than or equal to the number and I plus plus. Now if the number mod 2, mod I equal to 0, then we can tell what we can tell. We'll print the values of I. Okay, we'll print the values of I in the same line, and we are giving little space. Okay, little space we are giving here because after printing a number we have to see little space. Okay, we have to get a little space, or numbers will come together. Okay, so what we have to do here, if number mod I, okay, number mod I, any number whatever we take, if it is dividing by I, because every number will be increased till that number. Okay, now number mod I is equal to 0. And the condition is true, control comes inside if block, it will be printing the value of I. Same program only. So after coming out from the for loop, when the condition is false, we will tell factors of the number. Factors of the number is the Okay, so what we'll do here, this statement we will take above. 1 second. Okay, this statement will take above because we'll be getting in a proper order if you're taking above here. So after taking input from user here, we will tell factors of a number is, and we have to do a for loop operation. Now we'll be getting a numbers. Okay, now let us execute. Okay, let us write it in a print statement, not println, because we want to get all of them in the same line. Okay, now enter a number. Okay, enter a number 5. So factors of 5 is 1, 5. Factors of 5 is 1 and 5. Factors of 5 is 1 and 5. Next, let us execute again. Now, factors of 8. Factors of 8 is 1, 2, 4, 8. Are you guys seeing here? Why we have given space? Because if you didn't give space, it will give 1, 2, 4, 8 directly. So we have given space to differentiate it. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 8. Next, we'll go for factors of 10. Factors of 10 is 1, 2, 5 and 10. Okay, so hope you have understood everyone. So if you want to make a console screen bigger, okay, if you want to make console screen bigger, you can go for, okay, you can whenever you execute this will open, right? So if you double click on the console, it will open the maximum screen, and if you double click on the console back, it will go to minimizing. Okay, so this is how you will find factors of a number. Factors of a number. Okay, next. Okay, now I will give you some numbers. Okay, I will give you some numbers. You guys find out how many numbers are there. Total count I want. Okay, I want the total count. Okay, now we will take few numbers. Now how many? Now tell me how many numbers we have here. What is the count of the numbers we have here? Yes, there are 10 numbers. There are 10 numbers. Now, how can we prove that? How can we prove that there are 10 numbers? How can we prove that there are 10 numbers? Very simple. Now, listen carefully. We are getting these numbers. Okay, we will store it in one variable int. Okay, we will take long because int doesn't have that much capacity. Long. If you are taking directly, you have to take your long. Number is equal to 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4, 3. At the last, you write L because compiler will not take if you are not writing L. Okay. So here, now this is the given number. Okay, this is the given number, or else it is a taken number, whatever. Now, long number is equal to these numbers. Now, what we have to do is, so every number divided by the whole number, you try to divide by 10. Now I will tell you why you have to divide by 10. Take these numbers 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4, 3. Now take the numbers, divide by 10. 10, how many is these numbers? 10, how many is these numbers? 10, 4 is 40. Next, 10, 5 is 50. Next, 10, 1 is 10. Next, 10, 2 is 20. Next, 3 is the remainder. Next, 6 here 10, 3 is 30. Next, okay, 10, 6 is 60. Next, 8. Okay, 10, 1 is 10. Next, again we'll take 4. 10, 8 is 80. Remainder 4. Last number we are taking, that is 3. That is 3. 10. 10. 4s are 40. Now remainder is 3. Your modulus operator will store the remainder 3. Okay. Your modulus operator will store the remainder 3. Okay. Now here. So did we get the original value? Did we get 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4, 3? Like 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4. We got till here. Okay. We got the quotient till here. But 3 became remainder. 3 became remainder. When we are able to access the remainder, can't we store the remainder in one variable and access the last digit? Can't we do it? Yes, we can do it. So the same thing we will do. So remainder, see, whenever you are dividing a completely, any number you are dividing by 0, last number will be stored by remainder, because currently you take this number. Every number is currently getting divided except the last number. So 3 is the remainder now. 3 is the remainder. So like this, for every number, you have to divide by 10. You have to divide by 10 here. So delete. Next. Listen carefully. We have these numbers, okay? Long number is equal to these numbers. So what we have to do is, let us try to do in while loop, okay? So if you are taking while loop, while the number should not be equal to 0. When the number is not equal to 0, what we will do is, in one, okay, remainder variable is equal to whatever the number is there, that number we will divide by 10. That number we will divide by 10. After dividing by 10, okay, after dividing by 10, we will remove that number. See, after dividing, we'll get the remainder. After getting remainder, okay, we will put one count variable to increment here, and later we will remove it. So how we will remove it? So value of number is equal to number by 10. Divide operator will remove the last digit. Modulus operator will save the last digit. Divide operator will remove the last digit now. Modulus operator will save the last digit. Okay, next. So we will take one count variable. Int count is equal to 0. Currently, why count is equal to 0? Because we have to count the numbers, right? We have to count the numbers. So count, we will make it as plus here. So what does it mean? See, how many times the loop got iterated, that many times the count will get increased. Okay, how many times the loop got iterated, that many times the count value will get increased, which means how many numbers are there, that many times only this will execute, and that many times only count will increase. So that is the logic behind this. Now let us start executing this. So starting from number, okay, let us take this. Listen carefully. We'll take the number 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4, 3. So this is not equal to 0. Condition is true. Not equal to 0. Yes. Next. That number you are dividing by 10. Okay. This whole number you are dividing by 10 means, okay, if you are using modulus, obviously last digit will be saved. If you are using modulus, last digit will be saved. So last digit is 3. Now, after taking 3, now we have to remove the last digit. You already know divide operator stores the quotient. So quotient was still here only. Just now we did a division. Quotient was till here only. We didn't get 3. 3 was stored by remainder. Quotient only stores this number except the last digit. So now quotient will be how much? Now? I mean the current number will be how much? 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4. That's it. 3 has already been used, right? And we have just used here. And by dividing by 10, 10 here divide operator will store what? Only the quotient. So quotient is what? Leaving 3, quotient is this much. So this is the quotient. Now currently value of count is how much? 0. Now one time iterated, now count will be increased by 1. Count will be increased by 1 now. Count will be increased by 1. Next. Again. Now what is the updated value here? 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4. So updated value is this much. In the updated value, we will not find 3. In the updated value, we will not find 3. So 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4 is not equal to 0. Is not equal to 0. Condition is true. So currently, if you are dividing 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 1, 8, 4. Okay, 3, 6, 1, 8, 4. If you are dividing this whole number by 10, remainder you will get the last digit. Remainder you will get the last digit, that is 4. Remainder you will get the last digit, that is 4. Okay, next. Divide operator will store what? Divide operator will store till here only. It will not store the last digit. It will not store the last digit when you're dividing by 10. So here, so you'll be removing that last digit because quotient will store till 8 only. Okay. So 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8. Done. Now since the count is increasing, iteration is going on again. So count will be increased by 1 again. So it will become 2. Count value currently is 2. Next. Again, so current value is how much? 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 8. Not 4. 4 is not there here. Okay. 4 is not here. 4 is not here. Now, this number not equal to 0. Yes. Again, take that number here. Take that number. Divide by 10. Divide by 10 means you will store the last digit. You will store the last digit. You will store the last digit. That is 8. After storing last digit, obviously modulus operator will store last digit and divide operator will store till 1 only. Divide operator will store 1 only. So till 1 only will store. So 8 will be gone. Okay, quotient will be only this much only. Okay. Now how many times the number is, how many times the iteration is happening now? It is happening 3rd time. So control came to the count. Again, this instruction got executed. So count will be 3. Count will be 3. Next. Again, here what is the updated value? It is still 1 only. Okay. Now here 8 will not be there. Okay. Next. So 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1 not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. Condition is true. So number mod 10. Now 4, 5, this number if you are taking dividing by 10, you will get the last digit. You will get the last digit, that is 1. Modulus operator you will take to get the last digit only. Okay. So here, because where we are getting last digit is because we are dividing by 10 only, we will get last digit only. Okay. Remainder, no, last digit we are getting. Now, so last digit 1 we have taken. So after taking, modulus will store the 1 and quotient will store till 6 only. Quotient will have till 6 only. Okay. Next. So again we are incrementing. Okay. Again we are coming into this statement to execute. So we will be incrementing the value by 1. It will become 4. Next. So after this, again go here. Go here again. So the value 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6 is the updated value. There is no 1 here. There is no 1 here. Next. Again 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6 divided by 10. Okay. So modulus means last digit it will store here. Last digit it will store, that is 6. 6. Now operator what it will store? Divide operator it will store till 3 only. It will store till 3 only here. Okay. Now after this we will be incrementing the value again, because every time it executes it will be increasing by 1. Every time it executes it will be increasing 1. It will become 5. Okay. Next. So your updated value is till 3 only. So you'll remove this. Updated value is till 3 only. Till 3 only. So now, okay, you will remove the last digit. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 not equal to 0. Condition is true. Now 4, 5, 1, 2, 3 number divided by 10. So last digit you will store, that is 3. Okay. After saying the last digit, now remainder is, the quotient is 4, 5, 1, 2. So 4, 5, 1, 2 will be stored here. Okay. 4, 5, 1, 2 will be stored by divide operator. Okay. Next. Again, we have to increase the value by 1. So 5 will become 6 because here it is count plus plus. Okay. Next. Now updated value is 4, 5, 1, 2. So 4512. So here the last value will be removed because it is not there here. Updated now 4512. So 4512 not equal to 0. 4512 not equal to 0. Condition is true. So that number 4512 divided by 10. So last digit it will take. It will take the last digit, that is 2. So after taking 2, here divide operator will show only quotient, so 1 will go off. Now we'll increment the value of count by how many? By 1. So 6 will become 7. Next, again we'll go update the value, that is 2 will be removed here. What is the current value? 451. So 451 not equal to 0, it is true. So we will take off the last digit, that is 1, because we are dividing by 10. So we'll take off the last digit, that is 1. So now if your remainder is storing 1 means modulus will store only 45. Modulus will store only 45. So after storing, again we are coming inside this count. So we're executing count again. So the value of count will be 8. Value of count will be 8. Next, what is the updated value? 45. Now 45 not equal to 0. Condition is true. Now here the remainder will be stored. Remainder is what? 5. And the quotient is how much? 4. Okay, 4. Next. So again if you are updating, here again we are executing. So value of count will be 9. Okay, next. So what is the updated value? Updated value is 4. So we have to update it. 4 not equal to 0. Condition is true. So remainder is how much? Remainder is how much? Remainder will be 4 mod 10. Okay, 4 mod 10. Remainder will be 4. Okay. Now divide operator I will tell now. 4 divided by 10. 10 zeros are 0. So remainder will be 4 only, but the quotient will be 0. Quotient will be 0. So number modulus 10. Okay, 4 mod 10, it will be 4 only, but while dividing it will become 0. Okay, now how many times you have to increase the count? By 1. So 9 will become 10. Again go here. What is the value? Your updated value, it is 0. 0 not equal to 0. 0 not equal to 0. Condition is false. When the condition is false, control will come out of the while loop. Control will come out of the while loop. So what is the value of count here? Count value is how much here? Count value is 10. Count value is 10. Okay, now count value of 10. Now did we get the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? So now did we get the number now? Okay, I am explaining the while loop, right? Okay, I didn't explain you the while loop. Okay, we didn't explain you the while loop. While, do while, then for only, no, we are coming here. Guys, you don't know while loop? First while only we studied, next to do while, next for. Yes? First understand in while loop, then we will do in for loop. Okay, it will be easy for you that. Okay, everybody understood the logic? Logic behind this counting the numbers? Guys, if you have not understood, let me know. Ma'am, not operator is to reverse now. So why? Not operator is to reverse. Who told? Who told not operator is to reverse? See, any number you have to take, no, it should not be equal to 0. When it is not when it is equal to 0, we can't do operation. We can't do any operation if it is 0. So when the number is not equal to 0, till the number is not equal to 0, we will keep iterating. We'll keep iterating. Okay. Now the same thing we will do in a for loop. Okay, inside your Eclipse. Now let us do using for loop. Okay, we will do in both. Okay. So let us take an input from user. Let us create a class first to count the numbers. Count the numbers. So 823. See, we have to learn in all the loops, okay? Not only in the for loop, Okay, if I'm explaining in a for loop, you have to do in a while loop also and for loop also in any loop also. Do while also you have to do, okay? So count the numbers, we'll take input from user import java.util.scanner class. Next, go for main method. Now, so here object for scanner class, scanner c is equal to new scanner of system.in. Now we'll ask user enter few numbers. Enter few numbers. That numbers will take in long data type. Long numbers is equal to ac dot next long method. ac dot next long method. Now here ac dot next long method. Next. Okay, so next what we have to do here? What we have to do here? Very simple. First, let us do in while loop. Then we'll go for. It's not mandatory that you have to go only in for, only in while. No, you have to do in all. Starting from while, see whatever the numbers you are taking, no, that number should not be equal to 0. If it is equal to 0, we can't do further operation. If it is not equal to 0, then only we can do the operation. So that is why we are taking numbers not equal to 0. When you are telling that numbers not equal to 0, condition will be true if the numbers contain some numbers. Okay, that number is not equal to 0, condition is true. Condition is true. Okay, so someone asked why you are taking not operator to reverse. See, here we are taking in such a way that it should be true. Sanket, understanding? Here we are taking a condition in such a way that it should be true. Whatever the numbers we are taking, it should not be 0. If it is 0, we can't do operations. Okay. So here, if the numbers is not equal to 0, when the numbers is not equal to 0, only we can do the operations. Yes. Did you get it, Sanket? Understood, man. See, reverse means, see, not operator if you use. See, equal to 0 means what? We are equalizing, okay? Not equal to 0 means what? We are checking that should not be equal to 0. Here, first only we are giving the condition. That condition is whatever the numbers we are telling, whatever the numbers we are taking, it should not be equal to 0. It should not be equal to 0. You are going to operators here. Okay, wait a second. See here, for the not operator, okay, if you're telling true, it will give false. If you're telling false, it will give true. So here we have taken that the numbers not equal to 0. Condition is true. If you're taking 5 not equal to 0, is the condition true? 5 is equal to 0. Huh? 5 is not equal to 0, right? 5 is not equal to 0. Here, while operation, if you're taking true, if you're telling not true, it is false. If you're taking false, if you're taking not false, it is true. So it is like that. If you're telling not true, it is false. If you're taking not false, it is true. Okay. Now, if you're taking 5 afterwards, not equals to means it should not be equal to. Okay. So don't get confused between this and this. Okay. So this is operators. Okay. Here, any number if you take, like suppose if you take true, okay, not true will become false only. If you're taking false, not false will become true. And here in the condition, if you're taking 5, if you're taking 5 not equal to 0, we are taking after the number not equal to 0. That means 5 should not be equal to 0. Is 5 equal to 0? Is 5 equal to 0? No, 5 is not equal to 0. Okay, when the number comes till 0, okay, when the numbers get divide, remove, when it comes to 0, 0 is not equal to 0. Condition is false that time. When it is false, you will exit from the block. Okay, Got it, huh? Okay. So anybody has confusion regarding this? Let me know. Anybody has confusions regarding this? Let me know. Don't be quiet if you have any. Okay, guys. Okay. Now let us go further here. Okay. Now, honestly, tell me how many of you didn't understand this using while loop? I've taken more numbers. How many of you didn't understand? Okay, now we will take only 5 numbers and we will do, surely you will understand now. Now, starting from while numbers not equal to 0. Okay, so what we have to do here, we have to take remainder. Remainder is equal to numbers mod 10. Okay, next. Okay, since we have taken long, here also we have to take long only. Next, now numbers is equal to numbers divided by 10. Next, we have to take one count variable to count how many times the program has been iterated. Count is equal to 0, and here we have to give count plus plus. Okay, next. Suppose if you have taken the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in case if you have taken numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to check if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not equal to 0. Condition is true. Condition is true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not equal to 0. Yes. Now, when condition is not equal to 0, when condition is not equal to 0, control comes inside the while loop. Now, long remainder is equal to numbers mod 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divide by 10, your 5 will be stored. Last digit will be stored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 10. 10, I mean 5 you can't divide by 10. Okay, so remainder will be 5 only. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divide by 10. Modulus operator will store what? Modulus operator will store 5. Divide operator will store 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you guys getting here? When you are dividing here, now listen carefully. Once again, let me reduce this. Once again. Oh. Getting. One second, guys. Okay, once again. Not getting. So yes, now listen carefully here. Listen carefully, very, very carefully. Okay, now listen carefully. First, what we have done? We have taken, okay, we have taken here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not equal to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not equal to 0. Listen carefully. So when you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not equal to 0, condition is true here. Yes. Now into the remainder variable, we will be storing the modulus of the 10. Okay, numbers divided by 10 and remainder will be stored by modulus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are dividing by 10. 10 ones are 10. Next, 10 twos are 20. Next, 10 threes are 30. Next, 10 fours are 40. Remainder is 5. So this modulus operator will store the remainder, divide operator will store the quotient. Modulus operator will store the remainder and divide operator will store the quotient. So currently we are using modulus operator. As you can see here, we are using modulus operator. So number modulus 10. Now what will be the number here? Number modulus 10. Number modulus 10, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mod 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 10. But since we are using modulus, here remainder will get stored. Okay, remainder will get stored. What is the remainder here? 5. So currently here the remainder 5 will get stored. Remainder 5 will get stored. After that, numbers is equal to numbers by 10. So already we have done division. Here only we will see numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by 10. So here remainder will be 5. Quotient will be how much? Quotient will be how much? Numbers is equal to numbers by 10. Again we are dividing. Numbers by 10. What is the quotient here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Quotient is 1, 2, 3, 4. So only you will be writing here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, next. Currently the count value is 0. Currently the count value is 0. Now count plus plus means how much? 0 plus plus. 0 plus plus means it will become 1 by 1. Okay, it will be increased by 1. So when it is increasing by 1, obviously it is 1. Okay, next. After this, now again control will go to the condition here. Why? Because we have updated the value here. We have updated the value. Numbers is equal to numbers by 10. When numbers by 10, what is the value now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is updated to numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is updated to numbers. So that numbers is equal to, here currently 1, 2, 3, 4 will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the current value now. Okay, because we have updated the variable numbers here by dividing by 10. And the last one is, last remainder is stored by the modulus operator. Divide operator will store the quotient. Okay, next. 1, 2, 3, 4 modulus 10. Divide, 1, 2, 3, 4 not equal to 10. We have done first iteration, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 not equal to 0. This is the second iteration. 1, 2, 3, 4 not equal to 0. 1, 2, 3, 4 not is equal to 0. And here, listen carefully here, everyone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 10. 10 ones are 10. 10 twos are 20. 10 threes are 30. Remainder is 4. Modulus operator will store 4. Divide operator will store 1, 2, 3. So here the same. So numbers mod 10. Numbers mod 10 means what? 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 10. Last value will be 4. Okay, last value will be 4. We are taking this 4. We are taking this 4. We are not using this anywhere. It will be useful for the next program. Okay, we are taking this 4 here. Okay, it will be useful for the next program. That is why we are taking. Okay, so understand how it is getting divided. Divide operator, modulus operator, it will be storing the remainder. Divide operator will store the quotient. So 1, 2, 3, and we will be removing last digit, because quotient, how much it will store? Only 1, 2, 3 it will store. Next, like that only, count value will be increased by 1. 1 plus plus means 2. Next, again 1, 2, 3 will be updated by, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be updated by 1, 2, 3, because numbers has been reinitialized here. It has reinitialized to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 not is equal to 0. Now remainder is 3 and the quotient is 1, 2. Quotient is 1, 2. Next, again will be increased by 1. It will become 3. It will be increased by 1. It will be increased by 1. It will be 3 here. Okay. Next, again 1, 2 not equal to 0, because why we have taken 1, 2? Numbers got initialized to 12 here. So 12 not equal to 0. Condition is true. 12 by 10, remainder will be 2. So again quotient will be 1. So again we'll be increasing by 1. It will become 4. Next, current value of the numbers is 1, because we have updated here. 1 not equal to 0. Condition is true. Now 1 divided by 10. Modulus will be 1. Remainder will be, modulus or remainder both are same. So remainder will be stored as 1 and quotient will be 0. 1 is 0 is 0. So remainder will be 1 there. So here number 1 by 10. Okay, how you are taking 1 by 10 as 1? How you are taking 1 by 10 as 1? So let us see now. Okay, 1 divided by 10. 10 is zeros are 0. Okay. 10 is zeros are 0. Divide operator will store quotient, modulus operator will store the remainder. So that is why 1 divided by 10. Here 1 to divide by 10, but your modulus is there. So 1 will come. Next, numbers by 10. 1 divided by 10. So 1 divided by 10, divide operator will store the quotient. So it is 0 here. Now, how many times it has been? 5th time. Okay, iterated. So currently the value will be 0. 0 not equal to 0. 0 not equal to 0. Condition is false. When the condition is false, you will exit the while loop and you will print. Okay, you will print. Okay, the number, or you will tell. You just directly tell there are, within double quotes, there are, you have to assign count numbers. There are that many numbers. Okay, there are that many numbers. Now if you execute, you will be getting, okay. Suppose if you give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will be getting there are 5 numbers. There are 5 numbers. Suppose if you give 10 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. So totally there are 10 numbers. Okay. So hope you all have understood. Everybody got the code? Everybody understood? Shiv Kumar? Guys, did you understand? When understood? Okay, so that's it for today. And in tomorrow's class, got it? Okay. In tomorrow's class, we will do the same thing using for loop. Okay. Try this. Okay. This is your homework. Whatever we have done in while loop now, do it in for loop. Okay. Do it in for loop. That is your homework. Do and come. Okay. Okay. Anywhere, any doubts you guys have? Anywhere, any doubts? Let me know. Wait, now understood. That is what I tell you, right? Every day, that is what I will tell you. You will understand now. You have to practice by yourself. Yes, Kumar, tell me. Kumar, tell me what happened. Your audio is not there. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's class. Make sure you properly execute and come. Trace and come properly. Then only will understand. We have to go to some more different big programs. There, I can't sit and explain you each and everything like ABCD and all. You have to be quick. For being quick, you have to practice the program first. Okay. So I hope you will practice the program. Okay. Okay, that's it for today, guys. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's class. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye-bye.